Got him.
We are live. Welcome to the Coaches Fantasy Football Podcast. Today we get a special episode. Last week we set some trade challenges, and on them trade challenges we had Caitlin against Lauren, and that was for the number one quarterbacks, right, Cash?
Yep.
And then we had Adam and Savannah, and that was for the number one pick, which was Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, wide receivers. And then me and Cash had a trade for Brock Bowers and Sam Laporta, two of the best tight ends. The way we do it at Oxford is we wanted them to be fitness challenges. So the way it worked is you could send a challenge, you could send a trade to somebody, they would send you back a challenge, and then whoever won that challenge, the trade went through, right? So if I challenged Cash, I challenged him for Brock Bowers. He sent me back, what was it at first? A mile run for time.
1 mile. Unreasonable.
Yep. Which he would have crushed me on 1 mile, let's be honest. So then we went back and forth a little bit. I tried to throw in some clean and jerks. Eventually we settled on a 1 mile run on the air runner and 40 wall balls, right?
Yep.
I didn't think I stood a chance, but we tested them at different times and we know that we're really close. We just don't know how close. So as you see on the screen, this is the only way I could figure out how to make this work. But I think it works. So we could see each other. Without further ado, I'm going to start them off. I need to start mine first. You ready, Cash?
Let's do it.
We got a long time here to talk about this, I think. So start this one off. 3,
There it
2,
is.
1.
Oh, that's right on.
Spot on? Looks
Pretty
good?
dang close. Yeah.
Okay, it's close enough. All right, so mile run is going to be pretty boring, but I'm not going to change anything because once we've watched this, we'll go and watch the other challenges. But yeah, what were you thinking when we started off this challenge?
I don't know. I mean, you just kept saying like, "Oh, you're gonna crush me." Even with the 40 wall balls, it's not enough. It should have been 100. And I just know like it's a challenge. And so you were talking about running a mile in 8 something, and I'm like, no, he'll probably be low 7s because it's a challenge. And then I knew when you got to the wall balls, you go unbroken. So I'm thinking, what do? Do I go all out on the run and give myself some time on the wall balls? Do I try to save some and do some big sets? And yeah, so I probably went a little fast on the air runner. But in my head, I was just like, I really don't know. We should have gone head to head.
Really. Yeah. It would have been a different challenge head to head.
I wouldn't have had to wait a week to find out because I showed up as you were finished or right after you finished, and all we do was we were both somewhere in 8 minutes.
Yeah, we just know that we're close. And then we heard through the grapevine that we're actually about a second apart, right? So
which is insane.
Which is nuts. Yeah, because I thought actually, I saw you do it first. And I knew you were somewhere in the 8 minutes, right? And so that kind of helped my strategy a little bit. I can't lie. Because I knew, like, okay, well, I don't technically have to run an all-out mile. I think I can catch up in the wall balls. Or I've got a chance at least. And I knew if I did run a 6-minute mile that I had no chance. So, yeah, you look like you're moving. I mean, it doesn't look like that much faster, but over the mile, like what was your average on the runner?
10 miles.
Okay, yeah. So I think I was running like an 8.5, maybe a 9. Okay. Right. So you were staying at 10 the whole time?
Yeah, I got off at 6:02, so pretty much right at 10 miles an hour.
And is that the fastest mile you've ever run on the runner?
On the runner, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think before this, my fastest mile, honestly, I was like 8 or 9 minutes, right? I don't think I've ever done an all-out mile. So
yeah,
it was cool to kind of do it and see where it was.
And I've told you this before, my running technique improved so much when you got these air runners.
Right.
Because it makes you really use your hamstrings a lot more because you're pulling back. You remember when we were training for the first marathon I did, your second one. I used to just drag my feet all the time.
Yeah.
And these are great for developing your running. But yeah, that was the first time I had done a all out mile on the Air Runner.
Yeah, I remember running next to you and I was like, have you always run like that? Because you literally like shuffle your feet. Like
Yeah.
you were putting the brakes on every step.
Yeah.
You
No
know?
wonder my knees hurt.
And like you've been doing that for what, 35 years before
Yeah.
you ran the marathon?
Yeah.
I wonder if that comes from just playing soccer. Like it's good to know where your feet are when you're playing soccer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And you're always on your toes.
Right. Yeah, yeah. But when you're running distance, to be constantly putting the brakes on, not a good idea.
No.
So at this point, coming up on 4 minutes, you've only got like what, 400 meters to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're at about 0.75.
Yeah.
I think I've got about 600. So really close at this checkpoint.
Yeah. When I was just uploading the video to YouTube, I was watching myself on the wall balls and I was just screaming at myself. Now that I know, I was like, we'll get there, but I left 5 left.
No.
My last set was 5 and I'm looking at the clock like, pick it up.
Look at Savannah. She knew we were recording.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she's helping me out. I was walking during that.
There it is.
Oh man, I can't wait to get. Yeah, let's not jump ahead because I can't wait to get.
Yeah.
So were you at this point? You look like you're gunning it. Were you like pushing hard here? How did it feel?
Yeah, I just anytime I'm on any of the cardio equipment, I try to lock into a steady pace.
Yeah.
And I try to find it early. And it should feel kind of easy early. So I was like 10. That's where I am. And so yeah, the last minute it was tough to keep to that, but just like mentally, I was like, don't go below 10. And I was just locked right in all the way to the end. How did you feel on the run?
I honestly just felt kind of smooth. Here,
Yeah.
I think I pushed towards the end, like the last 400, which is probably coming up now, I was like, all right, you can see I've kind of picked it up a little bit.
Yeah, which is probably opposite of what you would want to do, right? Like start out a little faster.
Yeah.
Cruise the last 400 because then you're going to go do 40 wall balls.
Look at Kiki just getting in your video. All right, you're coming off here. So I'm going to count your reps. You count mine.
Okay.
Okay. And then we can just keep referencing where we're at.
Yep.
All right. So there you are, 604. 604 on the mile. I'm looking at you.
I looked at the clock and I didn't even start till 6:30.
Okay.
Like, I got some time.
All right. Oh, looking at your watch. Just casual. Like, I'm crushing it.
I think it was you just saying like, oh, you're gonna crush me. You're gonna crush me. And I was like, okay, maybe I do have a little bit of time here.
Go on. Did you do a big set?
First set was 15. Probably should have been more. All right, you're at almost 7.
15. All right,
That's
there's no way. There's no way I beat you. There's no way. You cannot be 15 ahead.
What am I doing?
You can't be 15 ahead.
You're almost a minute after, but if you go unbroken, doesn't matter if I'm 15 ahead. All right, you're at 10 now. Where am I?
25.
Oh, God.
26. 27. No way. There's no way this can even be close.
You just hit 15.
Okay, you're at almost 30 out of 40. All right. Why have you not picked it up?
You're at 21. 22.
28, 29,
25. You're catching up.
30.
27. 28. Oh no.
33.
That's 30.
34. 34. I think 34 or 35.
32.
I might have missed one.
33. 34.
Oh no!
35. 6. 37. 38. 39.
Oh!
46, 29.
Oh my God.
How is it that close?
That's insane. Oh my
Ugh.
gosh, that is crazy. Let's go to 8-10. Start yours, and I'll start mine. You put it down.
Ugh.
Wait, what the heck? Oh, I think you finished right there. Right there.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That is
27,
crazy.
29. 2 seconds.
What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm down.
Would you do it again?
I honestly think I went as fast as I could.
Okay. So you don't think head to head you could have pushed any harder?
Not by the look of me there.
I mean, you got off at 7 and you went right into him and did it all unbroken.
Yeah.
Wow. So I get to keep an injured Brock Bowers.
Is he injured?
He might practice tomorrow. We'll see.
Okay. Dude, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe we should have just done it together, just for the challenge. But like, I can't believe us doing it separate. It was that close. You know, that blows my mind. So nothing happened in our trade.
Not a single trade was made.
Now let's look at Caitlin and Lauren. Bring theirs up. And so
They ended up trading anyway, right?
I don't know if they've traded yet or what, but they were doing 50 double unders.
Coach Beefy, we're about to go head to head. 50 crossovers for time.
50 crossovers for time. So not 50 double unders. I thought it was 50 crossovers at first.
Yeah.
But what am I sharing here? Okay, just the screen. That's good. All right. This was a close one too.
Yeah. And they were like, one would get a big streak while the other was struggling, and then they'd switch. I never knew who was going to finish first. Never felt confident.
Yeah. They shut up talking and go. Oh, Caitlin needs to approve the trade, she says. All right. So if Lauren would have not wanted this trade so bad and stayed a little bit smoother, I think she would have won. Because when you watch.
Oh, she started out super smooth.
Yeah. I can't fast forward this or anything. All right. Got to be going. We're definitely not going to watch this whole thing. If you want to watch this one, it's on our Instagram. But they were going for 50 crossovers. Yeah, Lauren says she got too competitive.
Here we go.
So they start out. If Lauren stayed like that, look at that.
Yeah, look how smooth that is. She's smiling, having a good time.
But then Caitlin was like on the comeback there.
Yeah.
See, now Lauren's going too fast. See how she switched it?
Yeah.
And now she's like She's rushing because Caitlin was catching up instead
Stare
of
in the
just
corner of
staying
her eye.
smooth. Because Caitlin's messing up a ton. So
Yeah.
Lauren could have just stayed smooth. She's got to be ahead at this point.
That's why these are so much better head to head.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to watch that one, go to our Instagram. Caitlin just took that, and then this challenge was just insane, wasn't it? Just crazy.
Yeah. I would never do this. I would just give up the trade.
Yeah. Well, he came up with it.
Oh,
So
that's
like,
right.
yeah. So Savannah offered the trade, and then Adam came up with it, and now we know 400 meters would have been a great challenge,
Yeah.
but instead they went for 800, and that was just, yeah, crazy.
It was hot out too. When they came around on that first lap.
Yeah. And they tried to blame me for the weights, but I just gave a recommendation, you know?
Yeah.
They could have easily chose different weights. I think 800 meters with 50s and 35s probably would have been about right.
Yeah, the weight didn't match the distance. And they're on the outside lanes because they were worried about inconveniencing people.
Dude, I would have taken the inside lane.
Yeah. How much harder is it to take the outside lane than to just run around somebody?
Yeah, for sure. And then I think this 100 meters that they both did was just a little bit too much to start out with.
It's impressive, but
Yeah.
not smart.
It's like when
Adam-
you just gonna work out to start with.
Yeah. Adam went over 100.
Oh, yeah. But that's Adam on every workout, right? Like,
Yeah. He's an animal.
hot out the gate. So, yeah, if you want to go watch that, see Savannah finish. Savannah finished 600 meters, which is impressive. Adam finished the whole 800 meters in 16 minutes, which is 16 minutes of hell. Every other challenge was like 5 minutes. Ours was 8 minutes. Just double.
Yeah. The target was 5 or 6 minutes, right?
Yep. So I think we need to do some more of them challenges later on in the season.
Yeah. Not weekly.
So what was your favorite challenge?
Favorite to watch was definitely Adam and Savannah.
You enjoyed, yeah?
Yeah. But the only one I would want to do is the one we did.
Right.
But I chose that, so that makes sense.
Yeah. If you could send me a challenge again, would you send that same challenge?
I'd like to do that head to head, but you said
Okay.
you went all out, so maybe we make it like 50 or 60 wall balls. Just see like where we get a little bit closer.
Mhm.
But I liked you were talking about clean and jerks to start and finish.
Yeah.
Maybe at 135 because I think we could both cycle that pretty quickly. But you could probably do those a little bit more touch and go. I don't know. What do you think? What would you do?
I think it would have been fun to do ours at the track.
Yeah.
But with like a barbell or something at the track.
Yeah,
You know?
like some thrusters.
And I think it would have been cool to do it the other way, where we start with something
Oh yeah,
that is like kind of heavy, and then you can chase me down. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
something that I'm going to get a little bit ahead, and then you're hunting me down on the run, I think would be fun. But I mean, the wall ball one worked to perfection. Like, that was what we wanted from the challenge. So
yeah,
it's hard to want to change it.
yeah.
All right, let's have a look at the league table. So this is week 1. Can you see this? Is it big enough?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Savannah's at the top, Kasha in second, Lauren in third, Jamie fourth, and Caitlin in fifth. And then we're looking
Jamie won
at,
by what, a 1/10 of a point?
oh my God, a 1/10 of a point, yeah. And then we've got the bottom half of the table, the people that lost, me, Katie, Adam, Carlos, and Amanda. Amanda at the bottom with the lowest points. Carlos right after. Adam had the number 1 pick, sitting in third from last. So maybe should have made that trade.
Yeah, I think it's hard to get a feel from the first week. And with it being head to head, like the record doesn't tell as much. You had the third most points in the league, so if you're looking at points, that might tell a little bit more. But also, week to week, you can fluctuate a good bit, so it's hard to tell anything from 1 week.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do with the bottom half of the table is the 5 people that lost are going to go into a hat now. We're going to put out a couple of different workout options that everybody in the gym can vote on Instagram. And then we're going to draw out of a hat, shake them up. Whoever gets drawn out has to take on whatever that challenge is. So seeing as you're close to the top, I'm going to let you come up with 2 different fitness challenges that everybody can vote on.
Okay.
Around 5 minutes, only 2 movements max. Keep in mind it should be kind of a punishment, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Because what we don't want is each week people to not set their lineups, And if these fitness challenges, aka punishments, come up, then it'll, motivate. We'll say it'll motivate people to make sure that they're staying on top of their team.
Get the stick.
Yep. All right, dude. So send me them challenges. I'll post them on Instagram. Everybody can vote.
All right.
And then we'll get that person to video their punishment and we'll bring it up on next week's episode.
Sounds good. This was fun.
All right, man. That was fun.
This is the best fantasy football season ever.
Yeah, it's been a blast. We're only 1 week in. So cool. I was 1 second away from getting the best tight end in the league. Should have ran faster. All right, dude. Have a great week. See you at the gym.